Hey everyone, welcome to another ukulele lesson. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you a great finger exercise that can strengthen your fretting hand and bring more flexibility. We'll also apply this exercise to a musical example, so we're not just playing technical exercises, we're going to use it musically. Because after all, just practicing technique without music can get a little dry, and the whole point is to apply it to music. So let's have some fun cultivating our technique. Let's get into it. If you enjoy my content and you would like to receive printable PDFs like this one right here, there's a link down below to my Patreon page. For a small monthly donation, you receive all different kinds of benefits depending on which membership tier you're part of. Many thanks to all the patrons supporting this channel. Let's get right into today's lesson. What we're doing essentially is alternating from the fretted note to the open string. And there are a number of things that are cultivated as we do this. You know, there are a lot of benefits to practicing this exercise. What we're trying to cultivate is a soft touch to the fretboard. So join me, and this video is meant to be interactive. So come on, join in with me. Touch the back of your ukulele with your thumb. Curl the fingers around, and before you even press down, just check in with your finger position. Are your fingers parallel to the frets? It's okay if there's a little bit of an angle like this, but it will be best if they're parallel like so, and that there's a curve to the fingertips. I understand everybody's hands are shaped differently. We all have different things that we've done with our hands over a lifetime, but you play the first fret of the third string, then the open. Next, you play the second fret, and then the open. And what we're trying to do is not only make a clear note, a clear tone, but to make that clear tone with as little pressure as possible. Then you move to the pinky. Excellent. Now you can see when you're playing an open string, it's easy, right? No hands, no pressure needed. Notice how your hand can really relax at the open string. Next, when you press, try to just press as little as possible so there's not such a difference between when there's the open string and when you're fretting. All right? We're trying to bring that difference, that contrast, to a minimum so it feels very easy to just find the note you'd like to play. Next, you can practice this exercise just for a few minutes on the next string. A lot of times when technique is taught, musicality is sometimes left on the sideline. I think that when we practice technique, it's important to be musical. And in a moment, we're going to learn a riff. But just an example of how you can get musical with this. At first, of course, we're playing one note after another, just making a clear, connected sound. But you can begin to play with different rhythms. So that trains the hand to respond in different ways. You can play different tones. So at first, of course, what's written on the page is just the exercise, just plainly laid out for you. But it's implied that you would take this and make it musical. Practicing musicality is a really wonderful thing. Can we do this together? Get your ukulele. Let's go through this first just plainly as written, and then I'm going to teach you the lick. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a breath in, pace yourself. Next string. Next string. Very good. Now, next, you could try it in a different part of the neck. Maybe up here at the 5th fret. 2, 3, 4, 5, open. 6, open. I recommend that you pause often just to check in with how relaxed the hand feels and whether the notes you're playing are smoothly connected if you're making a really clear, crisp sound. I still have a lot to share with you. I'm going to teach you a cool riff. Before we move on, if you are enjoying this video, do me a huge favor, click the thumbs up button, give this video a like, and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. Click the subscribe button so you can be in the loop every time I put up a new video. Thanks. Now, when you're practicing technique, it's great to apply it to a real musical passage. These exercises, just like any physical exercise regimen, you want to do them on a regular basis to build strength and to push yourself into new territory. The riff I'm going to share with you is the theme to Peter Gunn. This is what it sounds like at tempo. 3, 4. You can move it to the first string. There's a lot of different things you can do once you get your hands flexible and comfortable with moving up and down the neck. I want to share this with you slowly, then I'm going to zoom in on my hands so you can practice right along with me. Join in, won't you? It goes like this. 2 open strings, then the 2nd fret, and the open string. Notice I'm beginning with my first finger at the 2nd fret. Let's do that together one more time. O, O, 2, O. Then 3, O, then 4, 3. That one's a little tricky. You're going to want to land all the fingers at the same time and then lift up the ring finger. You're landing all the fingers in a way that they are landing lightly to provide some stability. And then when you want to find the note, you just have to lift up the finger. Boom, the middle finger's already where it needs to be. Play this with me at a steady tempo. Let's jam it. So let's do it slow, then we'll pick it up. 1 and 2, and here we go. Okay, here we go. Next string. And then go back to the 3rd step, 2nd string. All right, how you feeling? You want to do a little faster? Come on. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Moving on. Back to 2nd string. Fun riff to play. Gotta hear the original if you haven't heard it in a while. Awesome arrangement of horns, drums, spy thriller type music. The theme to Peter Gunn. I'll put a link in the description below. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope you dig this video. Do me a huge favor, share it with a friend. Click the like button and subscribe to this channel. I wish you and your family all the best and look forward to seeing you in another tutorial soon. Thanks.